Welcome to the Cochise County Clarion, March 2024, issue 20. This is my prehistoric version of it, due to my lack of media know-how. Did they break the law? Yvonne Mayer. It's complicated, but in summary, the Cochise County Board of Supervisors failed to pass a resolution for 17 vote centers at their September 12, 2023 meeting. That meant defaulting to 55 precinct locations. Arizona Revised Statute ARS 16-411A mandates this decision be made by October 1st of the year preceding a general election. Deputy Attorney Correa advised they could meet again and change the date. No time restriction was mentioned. Was this an error? The vote was 2-1 against the resolution, with Tom Crosby and Peggy Judd voting no. Done deal. But apparently not, because on December 12th, the issue of vote centers was on the amended agenda, this time with an additional vote center located in Peggy Judd's district. The resolution passed 2-1, with Peggy Judd and Ann English voting for 18 vote centers. This action was taken outside the time mandated by ARS 16-411A. Here's where it really gets interesting. The January 9 Board of Supervisors agenda included a resolution to fund the additional vote center. Nancy Olmstead spoke on this agenda item, advising the board that their approval of vote centers at the December 12th meeting did not meet the requirements of the ARS. Tom Crosby agreed with Nancy Olmstead. The measure passed 2-1. With Peggy Judd and Ann English approving and Tom Crosby voting no. In following BOS meetings, constituents repeatedly asked for an explanation of BOS enacting actions outside an ARS mandate. To date, no response has been received. The following letter was sent to the county attorney, February 10th, 2024. Cochise County Attorney, 100 Quality Hill, Bisbee, Arizona, 85603. Dear Brian, as I'm sure you're aware, the Board of Supervisor constituents have been asking about the supervisors' votes on voting locations. I'm asking for clarification on the issue. On September 12th, the BOS discussed 17 voting centers. The effect of not approving was to default to 55 polling places. The vote failed by a margin of 2-1. This action was taken with the deadline specified in ARS 16-411A, which clearly states October 1st of the year preceding the election. Deputy Attorney Correa advised they could meet again to change the date, which they did on December 12th. The issue appeared on an amended agenda, and they voted to add an additional vote center in Peggy's district. This time, the measure passed 2-1, with Peggy voting in favor. At the supervisors' meeting on August 9th, a constituent, Nancy Olmstead, advised that the December 12th vote was against ARS 16-411A. This was not acknowledged. Again, on January 23rd, constituents questioned the legality of the action taken December, namely approving the vote centers after the date mandated in the ARS. I realize that people speaking at a call to the public do not engage supervisors at that time, but the silence to clarify their actions, since their actions were questioned, has been deafening. Please advise on the legality of voting contrary to the ARS and the remedy for this action. Respectfully, again, no reply has been received. The next article by Richard Barr Your loved ones are at risk. The recent murder of a 22-year-old student in Georgia by a person that came here through Biden's open border and was arrested and released twice before brutally killing Laken Riley highlights the real danger of the Biden administration and the insane liberal policies. These are the policies of sanctuary cities, defund the police, not prosecuting criminals, early release of dangerous convicts back into our society, and wide open borders that allow extremely dangerous people to pour into our country without any kind of background check. If you vote to continue this insanity in the upcoming elections, you are literally putting your loved ones' lives at risk. Laken Riley's murder is not an isolated incident. This administration has created a violent atmosphere where looters feel free to rob stores and illegals are attacking our citizens and even our police officers almost every day. If you aren't hearing about these events, you must be watching the mainstream media that won't report much of it in order to protect their liberal pals. Please don't wait for this violence to injure or take the life of someone you love or know. Please vote to stop their liberal insanity and bring back true law and order to our country. The liberal machine has spent millions to make voters believe that Donald Trump, who was once praised by them before he went into politics, is now the most dangerous criminal, over 90 indictments, that's ever lived. And all this while there is an enormous amount of evidence and eyewitness testimony that the Biden family has been raking in millions of dollars, selling political influence to China and many other countries.